Just got to wait for people to come in. Monday night live chat. One away from episode 20 since start of January. We're getting there. We are getting there. 25 to 8. 2 people now. Who's in?
As they attempt to form lasting relationships.
I'm not entirely sure. Back to 1 again. All right. I'll give it a moment. Just let other people know that I am actually online now. Yo, Jason, how you doing? Welcome in. Had a good day? I'm just having one of these. I know you can't drink them, but these are lovely. 0 sugar, relentless raspberry. Absolutely beautiful. £1 in the co-op. Can't go wrong. And you can get Lucozade Zero as well. For blue. Bloody nice. But I can't drink too much of them. I think give these a little bit of a rest. Only have them now and then. I think Prime's, going to be the better option. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I know you can't. That's why I mentioned it. But you get headaches and things, don't you? I just like to change something up every now and then, drinks-wise. Yeah, I had a good day today. I was going to go out, but I couldn't be bothered. And I went to the Savers down the road. They didn't have what I wanted, so I went to Tesco's. Got my flatmates and stuff he asked me to get him, and then I went to the co-op, got myself this. I thought I'd save it for the stream, so I got something to drink while I'm on. So I don't know how long I'll be on for, depending on how many people come in. Then I went and had a sit on the balcony this afternoon for about half an hour at 6 o'clock, and then I come back in. So yeah, it's been nice weather today. The temperature dropped a little bit later on, but it wasn't cold. It was sort of like a nice breeze coming from the west, and yeah, very nice to sit outside for a little bit, get some fresh air, and plus it's quite nice on the balcony now. A flatmate's done a lot of gardening. He's got flowers and everything. If you can see this, I showed it to you. I think you saw it when it was on the post the other day. I don't know if it's going to be able to show it on the screen here because there's always some bloody reflection or something. But that's not it. There. That's the view. Like, if I can turn it. Bloody screens are a nightmare. Turn it that way-ish. You can't do much with this. There we go. If you can all see that, that's the view from my balcony at the moment. That's what I showed on a post the other day. But I don't know why you got such reflection. Look, I mean, look at the brightness on the screen whenever you put your phone screen to the thing. Look, you can't see the bottom there. Nothing. I don't know what is going on. What causes that? I really don't know. It was a lovely view. Yeah, it is. It's nice to sit out there. When we meet up one day and we've done our thing, been out for a drink and stuff, you can come up one day or another day if you stay longer, like a day or two more, and you can come round, see the place, and I'll make you a cup of tea or coffee or something, and then I'll take you to the park, the Priory Park we got down here where the old Abbey is, and show you all that, the gardens and everything. If you want to see where you're going, there's a video on my second channel I did, Anubis Adventures. I put park tours up there, and Priory Park was one of them. So yeah, check that out, and then you'll see what you're in for when you come down. Natalie, how you doing? You're not late. I was late. I was 5 minutes late for my own 5 minutes late for my own show. Yeah, I started at 7:25 instead of 7:30. I put the oven on and then thought, no, I can't have my dinner yet because I've got to do my live. Then the washing machine finished, and over there I've got boxes and socks and trousers and things. Here, actually, that side. Oh, bloody hell! There, I've got little bits on that. And I've got some more to put up, but I've held back because I've got my live to do. Sessions. Who let the doggers out? Oh, don't you not that again? You had enough of that at the last place you went to, didn't you? It's not about walking dogs. I know what you mean. Is he still having internet issues, Natalie, or is he still streaming? He's getting right upset, and he wants to provide a nice running stream, and he keeps having his internet go out. Reminds me of Peter Kay's. I can't see that because car share. I've never watched that. There's certain things I watch and certain things I look at and I think, no, it's not for me. I mean, it's like when Catherine Tate first started doing her sketch shows, the Catherine Tate show. That was good, but when she started doing the other sketches like the dog show and Crufts and things like that, those ones didn't have the same comedial, connection to me. So I thought, no, I'm not watching this anymore. Strange still streaming. That's good. You done Clarkson's Farm yet? What? No, I've never been. You've been. I haven't been there. Where? How far away is it? Depends where it is. Because I've got to sort out travel, haven't I? The best person to talk to for that is Jay, because he don't drink or anything, so he's a perfect person for providing a driving service. I'll have to check with him and see if he's willing to go out that way, because he's got his wife and kids at home, and he hasn't got his parents anymore, and he's got his sister and everything else. He's like on demand at the moment from everyone else. You need to watch Car Share. It's funny. I'll have a look at it, Natalie, and I'll see what I think. But some things I can't tolerate. No, I meant, have you watched it yet? I think so. I think something came up saying about what you did on TikTok, and then I had notification about something else. So I think I must be up to date with that. Unless you put something else out that I've missed. Is it on your YouTube or TikTok? I can't remember. Oh, talking of YouTube, I know there's not many in, but while I've got Natalie and you here, Jason, let me know if, I don't think I've told you this yet. I think I've messaged you about it. I'm not sure. No, the new season Clarkson's Farm. Oh no, I haven't. I didn't even know that existed. I'm not a big Clarkson fan, to be honest, but I'll check it out at some point and I'll let you know. While you two are here, let me know what you think about this. It's something new for the channel. Next month, I think you've got Xbox Showcase coming up. And then immediately after that, there's another thing that comes straight after. I was thinking of streaming it live, sharing the screen, bringing up the showcase and watching it live with all of you here on YouTube. What do you think of that? Would you be up for that? Oh, you sent me a message about that. Go for it. So, should we do the the first one when the Xbox Showcase comes up next month? I think it is. Let me find out when it is. Xbox Showcase or something. I think it is. Google. '24. 9th of June. Yeah, it's next month. 9th of June. What time is it in the UK? 6 o'clock British Standard Time, immediately followed by Direct. So there is two events on the same night: the Xbox Showcase and then the Direct thing afterwards. So would you be up for a live? I'll stream it and we can all watch it together, have our opinions on upcoming games and what the showcase entails and everything like that. If so, we'll do that on the 9th of June and then I'll stream it at 6 o'clock live on YouTube, because then after that it goes up as a video. So the live will be like done and then it goes straight up as a video. So I don't have to edit it or anything because it's just a thing we've already done. So if you're up for it, okay. If you're not busy, Natalie's okay with it. If anybody else comes in, I'll check with them as well. Also, I've got a giveaway to do soon as well. I've got a copy of Fallout 4, I think it is, over there. Jay, welcome back. Your phone cut out, so you've come onto the Wi-Fi for the chat tonight. How you doing? We've got 3 in now. We've got Natalie, Jay, and Jason. So yeah, I want to try and get this giveaway done. I've got a video out I did a year or so ago, and I just had so much stuff going on, I haven't done it. But I've got a copy of Fallout 4. Yeah, we're good, Jay. Thanks. Hope you're doing well. I've got a copy of Fallout 4, complete with a map and some other things in the box for Xbox One. And I've got a 3-month code for Xbox Game Pass as well. So both of those will be in the giveaway. I really should have done that at the time I said I was going to do it, but as I said, a lot of things got in the way. So there, I'll be doing that soon as well. I might stream that live as well if I get enough people in. I'll do the name wheel and I'll give it a spin and see who the winner stops. The winner stops on the arrow, stops on it. You know, the wheel thing, like a Wheel of Fortune type thing. Oh, that's good. We're all interacting between ourselves. That's cool. My internet's absolutely terrible at the moment. I know everybody's having internet issues. I was just watching one of my favourite YouTubers, ex-army serviceman, Centre Strain 01, and his internet went down. He had to delay his stream. He started at 6 and his internet went down again about a couple of minutes ago, and he's only just got streaming again. They reckon that solar storm was going to completely wipe out the internet, but doesn't seem to have made any difference, does it? Don't worry about it. We all had internet trouble. Yeah, we all have. Luckily enough, mine hasn't been a problem. The only time I get trouble is when I try to stream something on OBS. And I'm trying to find another way around it now. We got heavy rain right now. Oh, God. I hope we don't get that over here now. We got lovely blue sky and everything up there at the moment. It's nice and bright. The weather's good. Did anyone see the Northern Lights? I didn't. Did you? Jason, actually, did you get out to see it after your stream, your live the other night? Did you manage to get out at the right time? I think it was about 10:30, you said, wasn't it? I went out but didn't see it. Oh, okay. That's a shame. Would have been nice if you could have done it. You'd have got some lovely photos. I've seen some people who've got some really good photos they've uploaded at the moment, all green and white, and I don't know how they got them. Beautiful photos though. My family sent me pictures. St Helens. Was that? Did you send me some? I can't remember, Natalie, if you sent them or somebody put them up on social media somewhere, but those photos were absolutely gorgeous. Telford, Shropshire. Jason's a northern bastard. But it could be worse. You could be living in Birmingham, going around sounding like you're depressed all day. I went to the shop this morning, but I didn't have what I wanted. So I came home. It's so dire out there. I just sound so bad with my voice from Birmingham. We just sound so depressed all the time. Oh, it's just, if I had a voice like that or an accent like that, oh my God. Yeah, it just doesn't do anything for the character. They're probably really nice people, but they just sound so bored and depressed all the time. Merck uploaded them onto Strange Discord. No, I didn't see them on there, Natalie. There was somewhere I saw pictures of these. I think it might have been Facebook or something. But Facebook's driving me mad at the moment. It really is. I mean, no disrespect to people, but there is, well, a level of love you have for your daughter, and then there's going over the top. There's somebody on there that is so, what do you call it? Her daughter's singing, and she's good, I've got to admit. But her mum is like plastering it all over Facebook, and look at my daughter, look how good she's singing, and my daughter's now in a play. She's playing Dolores in this play, and she's done so well. I've got tickets to see her, and now I've got tickets to see the next show she's in, and she's such a great inspiration to me and all this. Then she's like, does anybody want to come with me to the next one? Because she's got tickets for the next show. And I know you want to support your daughter, but for God's sake, that and plastering it all over Facebook is driving me up the bloody wall. Not far from it. Haunted Sessions, I'm in Manchester. There's worse places to be, Natalie. You could be in Liverpool. Hell of a drive back if you've got no wheels left on your car after. You a City or United fan? Oh yeah, that's a good question actually. What are you, Natalie? I know you like football. I never found this out actually, so here we go. We're going to find out now. City or United? Natalie, put it in the box down there. Obsessed. That was the word I meant. Obsessed. She's got a real obsession with her daughter's talent, and she's like, she's going to be a star. She's going to be a star someday. And all her friends in the message box are like, oh my God, she's so good. And I can't wait to get my tickets. I'm trying to book them now. And oh, fuck off. I don't hate people for it, but there's obsession, and there's over the top obsession as well. And living off your daughter, it drives me mad. I was born I'm a Liverpool fan and a Saints rugby fan. Oh, okay, you're a Liverpool, so it's not Man City or United. Yeah, Jason's Chelsea. I texted him the other day, just before the goal went in. He was like, thanks, mate, thanks. There's a delay on my phone. I was like, okay. And when I went into his live last night, he was like, yeah, thanks, Neil. You wait till the King of the Ring or whatever it is coming up next. I'm going to spoil the shit out of that for you. I was going to say, just spoil the Man U game, I said, because we've lost to Crystal Palace 4-0 last Monday, so we're not going to beat Arsenal tonight, so I don't give a shit if you spoil that. It is funny though, Jason. If you notice, they used to have. I get what you mean. Those people annoy the hell out of me. I mean, I love my daughter to bits, but I don't put all over social media achievements you get. I know, and it's pictures after picture after picture after picture as well, and they're plastered all over Facebook every single day. Every single day now. I've had to put it to see more relevant posts or see less of this because it's just too much in the end. Yeah, Jason, in terms of the King of the Ring, do you remember they used to have an actual King of the Ring pay-per-view? And they stopped that now because they're doing all their King of the Ring tournaments on their actual Raw and SmackDown shows. And I think that's because they haven't got enough time to do all that on a pay-per-view, plus have the title belts or tag belts or anything else defended on the same show as well. I don't think they can fit it all in the timeline. But they've completely abolished the King of the Ring, and the tournaments are decided, the finals of the tournaments are decided on the pay-per-views now, so they got more time to do the title matches as well. Yeah, see, Natalie remembers, used to have a King of the Ring pay-per-view. I don't even think they have that anymore. Or do they have it so that the finals of the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring can be determined on that show, plus title defences and stuff? I honestly can't remember. But I don't think I've really seen much of a King of the Ring pay-per-view anymore in the last few years. Do you remember the match between Randy Orton and Mick Foley with the tacks and barbed wire? Yeah, that was mental. But I'll tell you one, it was the worst one I saw. It was Mick Foley versus The Rock in an I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. I think it was in 98? And Mick Foley took 17 chair shots to the head and he was busted open. They were walking him away and they had a white bucket full of water, and you see the blood pouring into the water and the water colour just really changing. Then he went back and then he got rock bottomed into thumbtacks and this, that and the other. Oh, it was a crazy match. Absolute madness it was. I saw a backstage footage one day as well. I think it was one of the things WWE did, and the kids were crying and everything, and how bad their dad was, beaten on that night, and it was a nuts one. Absolute that, and the Undertaker Mick Foley Hell in the Cell, where Mick Foley got thrown off the top, and then he came back and got chokeslammed through the top because the cage broke. That was another one. Terry Funk ran in there thinking Mick Foley was dead. And he still got up, but I think Undertaker had to, out of respect and prevention of injury, he had to finish it quickly with the tombstone. So that match was pretty much over after that. But Mick Foley's had some mad matches. And not only in WWE, he had some matches outside of WWE, but the ring? Wasn't ring ropes, it was barbed wire. And I think he done one where he came off a ladder and landed on the barbed wire. And I think the barbed wire ripped some of his ear off. That's why he's got half of his right ear missing. That was a match he had before he came to WWE. But actually, I've got a book. Let me get it. I'll show you. Mick Foley, where is it? Not that Mankind, that's the one. Right. This book, right? Look, Mankind, Have a Nice Day, Mick Foley. Okay, on the back, all the injuries Mick Foley has sustained in his career, right? So, listen to this. 2/3 of his ear's been ripped off. 4 front teeth have been knocked out. Cheekbone's been broken. Separated right shoulder. 2nd-degree burns on arm and shoulder. 2 herniated discs. Bone chips in elbow. broken right wrist, torn abdominal, torn meniscus, 2 broken noses, 1 broken jaw, dislocated left shoulder, 54 stitches, fractured left shoulder, broken left thumb, 5 broken ribs, bruised kidney, broken toe, and over 325 stitches in total. That is the extent of Mick Foley's career in wrestling, outside of WWE, coming into WWE and everything. No wonder he's retired now. He can't do it anymore. I mean, that in its own is bad enough. It's all listed on there, look. And that is a really good book, by the way. A very, very good book. Sounds like a night out in Brum. Oh, don't. Southend, that had a bad rep before for things that happened when you finished on a night out. I've had it. I was with a friend of mine and another friend, but my other friend was like Samson, long hair, great big bloke, been bodybuilding for 11 years. We were walking home one night and this guy was having a barney with his girlfriend and we just carried on walking. And this guy came out and he walked straight up to my mate, who's the biggest one out of us all. And he was like, "You fucking laughing at?" Yeah. No, and my mate just walked up to him and went right up to his face. And he said, "What's the problem?" And the guy was like, "Whoa, shit." He saw me and my other friend standing behind my mate, who was the biggest one. Can't remember his name now. Ian, that was his name, Ian. And he must have thought, "Fuck, I'm outnumbered here, so I'm gonna go." And his girlfriend's like in the background after they've been having a row, saying, "Fucking come here, you prick! Leave him alone! Stop causing shit." He's like, "No, I'm gonna fucking go there." And he kept walking back to her and then walking back to us. And in the end, we just turned around and walked off. It was like, the guy's not going to do nothing, but that's how stupid people get when they've had drinks inside them. They think they're big and tough, and then they're not. What'll happen one day is they'll come across somebody bigger than them. They'll give it all that, and they'll get put down. They'll just be messing with the wrong person, then they'll regret it after that. All right, let's go and put the book back. I just wanted to read that out to you.
Really been, really great headspace, and you're ready to, if someone to fall in love again, that's the thing.
Right.
So,
okay. Yeah, Southend. There's a lot of police presence now along the seafront as well because of cruising, but they put in speed bumps and things now so people can't really go around, but they still drive up and down, but it's slowed down a lot. People used to bring no top-notch modded cars out, and they used to go around with the music blaring and arm on the window like this and the other hand on the steering wheel and all the old, the police wanted to crack down on it, so they've put the ramps in, but they still drive along, go up and down and then along, but it was fun while it was going on. It was like Fast and the Furious, when they used to they weren't obviously racing each other, but it was like Fast and the Furious, where they used to have the car showcases and then they used to get in the car and drive them round the seafront, get to the other end, turn around and come back, and then go down, turn around and go back the other way again. It was good because they had the arcades all lit up at the time. It was really busy. Everybody was out. All the clubs were open. But now, while we're in post-COVID times, all the nightclubs are closed. There's hardly anywhere to go unless you want to be in with a bunch of little kids. If you go to a club called Moo Moo's, which is somewhere in Southend, which I've never been in, I'm not interested in now because I've been there and done that. There's Coco's, I think that's gone. That used to be Varsity. That was a sort of like burlesque sort of place. I took one look at the window and thought, no, I'm not interested in that either. Half the pubs are gone. There's a few still open, but they put their prices up too much. and there's only a few places you can go now where everything's relatively cheap. So a lot of what we used to have, down here, we haven't got. Arcades are still open. The lights are still on. It still looks good. We've got the beach and everything, but you can only go down there when the weather's good. So, yeah, a lot's changed over time. It's sad, but it's the way things go. Talk nightclub. There used to be a massive, massive, well-known nightclub around here. That's gone. It's now a family-orientated bowling alley. Yeah, it's sad, but when you can't make the money when you've been closed for so long, you got to sell up. Because when you open up again, you find that the time you've been closed, all your debts have racked up. Red light, 20 quid. Yeah, if things don't go well for me, Natalie, that's what I'll be doing. If I don't find anything with a job soon, I'll be out down the end of my alleyway, touting. I'll be out there saying, all right, love, yeah, £20, come down the alleyway with me, come back to mine, and, if I get 5 women in one night, that's 100 quid. It's all right for me, isn't it? I'll be happy with that. But only if I'm desperate enough. I'm not thinking about it right now. Make sure you're well oiled. Yeah, I'll get them to, oil me up. But the only problem is I don't want them sliding off, because then they'll go, well, that's dissatisfying. And I've got a bruised arse where I fell on the floor, and I won't come recommended again, will I? So a bit of mayo. No, honey, Jason. Honey's the best one. Put a bit of honey down there. Get them to get the old choppers round it. Your new nickname will be Pole Vaulter. Well, my surname begins with a V, so yeah, it could be. Your new name will be Winnie. Oh, was that joke based on what was that old joke? Something about Nelson's column, wasn't it? Something about sliding down Nelson's column, and the answer was Winnie. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Okay. What am I watching? It just one sec. What's that on the TV here? And I bloody love Triangle. I don't want to see this crap. That's actually part of one of my middle names. What are you, Jason Winnie? Oh, it's you, Natalie. Sorry, Natalie Winnie Roby. Oh, talking of your surname, Natalie. My another one I got of my subscribers is someone called Ribs, RIBS, and she does George Michael stuff on her channel, and her first name is, believe it or not, is Roby. Her name's Roby Van. So I sent her a message earlier on saying I was live tonight. If she wanted to call in, say hello, she's welcome. She subbed to my channel the other day, and I've been checking out some of her content. So I said I'd give her a shout out and tell people to go over and check her channel out. So if you do, on TikTok, it's Ribs, RIBBS 13. So go over and check her stuff out. Tell her I sent you over. Abby Winifred. Ah, Winifred. That's an old name. That's not heard of much nowadays. Jay's gone and come back. Hello, Jay. Welcome back again. Natalie, Karen, Winifred, Hope, Roby. Blimey. 5 names in there. Oh God, watch out. Natalie's a Karen. Natalie's a Karen. What do we know about Karens? What do we know about Karens? Jason, tell Natalie what we know about Karens. If you've seen the video on YouTube, say no more. My daughter, oh my God. How do people come up with... Right, my name, I'll tell you now, my name is... You're a good Karen. My name is Neil William Vockins, right? Vockins. My surname is Scandinavian. My dad's name is William Neil, so I'm the opposite of my dad's name, right? But my official title, I'm not a lord or anything, but I actually have a title. I'm known as Neil William Vockins III, because I'm the third generation. So it sounds a bit like Lord of the Manor, doesn't it? Oh, howdy ho, y'all. I'm Neil William Vockins III, Lord of the Manor, the stately home of Vockins Hall. You know, no, but it's not. But it does sound like that. I do. It does sound a bit like that. But I didn't even know until a little while back that I got told that my official title is Neil William Vockins III. So there you go, chappies and chappettes. I'm officially Lord of the Manor. In tradition in our family to name our kids bowling ball. Yeah, shine it. Look. Tradition in our family to name our kids after those that have passed. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I did. That's what I'm going to do. I was very close to my nan. My nan's name was Frances. My dad's mum, Frances Martha Vockins, her name was. And if I actually have any children, providing it's agreeable with my partner, I want the name Savannah is a lovely name. I want the name Savannah, and then I'm going to have either Savannah Frances or Savannah Martha and the surname to honour my nan, because she used to do everything for me. She used to come look after me and mum's at work. She used to come round after school when I used to get home. I used to ring her. She used to toddle round. She spent a lot of time with the family, and I miss her. I miss her so much. Yeah, Savannah is a lovely name. I want to go for something different. Everybody's got different names for children, and they're sort of basic. I want something that's different. If I have a son, I already want to call him Marshall William or something like that, after my dad. Or, oh no, I can't do it. I may have a four name, like Savannah Martha Teresa or something like that. Tallulah. That's an old one. Yeah, but it's going to be Savannah. That's what I want for the girl. And for the boy, it'd be Marshall. I've always wanted to call my son Marshall. You know, I've seen so many people progress in life before me. My best friend Cole's had 2 kids. His daughter's nearly 16 now, and she looks just like her mum. Hopefully she doesn't act like her, because her mum can be a complete bitch at times if she wants to be. Her name's Isabel, and his son Elliot is about 14, 15 now. Jay in the chat, JS guys, got 2 kids. They're growing up fast. Shahzane and... Sorry, Jay, I've forgotten the other one. But you see, everybody I know from school, they've all got relationships, they've all got kids and everything. And because my past relationships have been so crap, I'm kind of glad I didn't have children with them. But it gives me a chance now to find the right one and move on. Hopefully it will come soon. Micah is a nice name. Or is that Mika? Sammy. That's it. Sammy and Shahzane. Cheers, Jay. Yeah, the last time I heard the name Micah was in the Paranormal Activity films. But yeah, you don't hear those sort of names these days, you know. It's more or less common names like John, Paul, Peter, Simon, Greg, James, Mark, Jonathan. You know, you don't hear names like Ollie, Oliver, and all that so much now. I've been there, had quite a few bad relationships myself. Yeah, I just want to keep away from it all now. I mean, I made a personal choice after splitting up with my first ex to, you know, not get involved with her. There was one point where I thought I really miss her. She was my first, and you know, I did really like her. It wasn't love then because I was only with her for 2 months, but the times I spent with her, you know, I really did like it. But we split up, and I, you know, let her get on with her life because she, you know, I just thought there's no point keep ringing or texting or something. I did it sometime to keep in touch, but I got no reply. So I thought, I didn't think F you or anything like that. I just thought now's the time to get it into your head that she's not going to answer you back. She's not going to talk to you. So I thought now's the time to delete the number, delete all the messages, delete everything, and, you know, just let her go, do her own thing, and, you know, go out in the world, meet new people, make new relationships and everything. And that's the same attitude after a while I had with my last one. After 7 years almost, after we split up, I deleted all the messages, I deleted all the numbers and everything, and I just didn't bother anymore. I did send her a couple of messages once or twice saying happy birthday, because I knew when her birthday was because I've been with her for so long. But yeah, the best thing to do now is hard for a lot of people is to get rid of. You don't get rid of the memories because they're always up here, the good and the bad. But you have to get rid of the names, the directories in your phone, all the messages and everything, and you have to go forward and let them get on with their lives as well. So that was my personal choice when I split up with, you know, both my girlfriends. But I take time out. There are people out there that actually jump straight into a relationship like that as soon as they've, you know, finished in one. And no disrespect to him. It's one of them is Cole, my best friend. He just can't be alone. He's got to be with somebody. He can't be on his own. So now he's found, you know, hopefully what's going to be good for him. He's got a girlfriend that's a sergeant in the police force. He's been with her about 3 or 4 years now. And it looks like things are going well. She's met the kids. But the problem is the ex-wife is always an issue with, you know, new people that he's met being around the children. I can understand it at the beginning, but this is like 3 or 4 years on now, but I don't get involved with it. That's between all of them. But hopefully, yeah, he's got a good thing moving forward from now on. I always want what's good for my friends, and I hope they want what's good for me, and I hope they'll always be there for me as well. People I can rely on and people I can't rely on are best forgotten. Bit like Lee, the guy I thought I was a friend who treated me like shit in the end, used my financial status against me, and that's it, mate. You're done. One and done. You're gone. Haunted Sessions had a few of them, mate. Yeah, I know. You've had a few. I know who they are. And I can't understand their reasoning. I'm not talking about people that you know that I don't. I'm talking about the YouTube side of things. But I'm not going to say anymore because you told me to keep it under my hat. So that's what I've done. I'm not going to put that out publicly because, that's something that I won't do if I've been told to, not say anything. And for respect for you, I'm not saying a word. I know my feelings on the issue, but I haven't made them clear and I haven't mentioned names or anything. Out of respect, I've kept it quiet as you've asked me to. Cressida, sorry. Okay, that's another one. Go with the flow. Yeah, Jay, you just got to go with the flow. I've got my eye on somebody else now, so I'm going to work on that in the next few days. See how that goes. I'll tell everybody about that if they want to hear it. It's nothing not interesting. It's just we had a chat and she said she's up for going out. So fingers crossed it's going to work out. Probably not in the way I expect it to, but I'll just go with the flow and see what happens. Forget the past, look to the future. Indeed, best way to go. The way I see it, if they're not going to put the same effort into it as you do, then they aren't worth it. Well, let's put it this way. My first girlfriend, she was very outgoing. She was very, up for this, that, and the other, and other things. Monday Night Football. Oh, it's Liverpool. Let's just go back for a second. I'm not watching that. She was very outgoing. She was very friendly and everything else. But we just didn't work out in the end. So that was that. But my second girlfriend, it was an absolute, I'm not being rude, it was a struggle. A struggle. It was good at the start. When you meet that first person initially, you think this is it. At the start, you're going out. You're in that what they call the honeymoon period. You're going out, you're meeting them, you're feeling really happy, you've got butterflies in your stomach, you're thinking, yeah, this is a real good thing I've got here, I'm really happy. You're telling all your friends, not all the explicit sexual stuff, but you're telling all your friends, like, I think I've got a good thing going on here, And I'll admit when I'm wrong. Over a period of time, I buried my head in the sand. There are people who told me that they were starting to get funny feelings about that person and this, that, and the other. And I didn't fall out with my friends over it. I took their concerns into consideration. I wanted to find out for myself if anything was going on. But as far as I could see, there wasn't anything going on. But over time, I had my suspicions. But as I said, I never really caught her, never really, found out anything. And then she broke it off with me. So that was that. But I'm not falling into that same trap again for the third time. I'm hoping I can find, if I find somebody decent, I don't really want that that crap anymore. I don't think I can handle, shit like that for a third time. Getting with someone, feeling good, and then being, let down and being told they're breaking up with you again like that. Get the flying DeLorean into the future. Yeah, you want to see what's going to happen in the future. Get the DeLorean, fly over and come back. At least you know what's going to happen when you come back, because then you know what's going to go on going forward. Good idea, Jay. Why don't we build one? An old, what was it on the back? What was that white thing they kept lifting the lid up and putting all the banana skins and stuff into? What was that? An old Kenwood or something, I think it was. I can't remember what sort of machine it was, but I, remember seeing it on the back. But yeah, good idea. We'll try and make one. Oh, Jason, you're welcome. Anything for you, man. You've been there to support me, and I'm thankful for all your help and everything. I wouldn't have got this far if it wasn't for you. I'm always here for you. I know I've got another good friend in you, Natalie. If we need to talk or I've got anything on my mind, I can always, jump on and have a word. And, the thing with Renee, I'm not going to go over it, but the thing last Monday upset me. You know what it was. But I'm over that now. I'm done. I'm finished with that. I didn't say anything anymore to the subject because I thought he was just getting a bit rude and a bit funny in the way he was talking to me. So I sort of took that on board. I got a bit aggravated and I didn't talk to him for the rest of the night. If he had issues, you know, and he's taking it out on other people, that's on him. That's not me. I didn't do anything, so I'm not to blame for that. But I'm past that period now. And as you see, I said hello to him and he messaged me and everything seems to be on an even keel now. But if it happens again, then I'll raise a point. If he's got an issue, don't take it out on me. You know, just, you know, I didn't ask you what the issue was. I just said, when you said, I wish, what do you mean by that? And it all went from there. But anyway, forget it, Natalie. I don't want to say things on here and have people, you know, mix what I'm saying up with what's not being said. And then there you go, you put it out on a live stream and you've done it. I don't want all that. So I'm just going to leave it there. Got to put the past behind. No need for drama. Yeah, I'm going to move forward. Right, 3 plans for the future now. Find a job, earn money, and find a woman, which I'm working on right now. So I'm hoping that I can go back into town later on and find her and drop off my details. I've got them written down in my wallet. So when I go out, I just get that little piece of paper, go up to her and say, hello, how are you? As we spoke before, I'm not going to hold you up. I'll let you get on with your job today. I'm just calling in to give you this. It's got my phone number on. If you want to text me and anything, if you're sure about going out still, I've got my email on here. If you want to do it by the email route, you know, as Jay Asgar said, one of my friends in the chat, you can't go wrong doing it that way. So I've given 2 options. So then I'll wait, put the ball in her court and see what comes out of that afterwards. If you said she was down for going out, then I can't see that there'd be an issue once I've done that. But I just got to find her, give her a piece of paper and, you know, say to her, I'll speak to you another time, won't hold you up, get you into trouble. I don't want to hang around in here too long either and have, you know, people, managers coming up to me and saying, can you go and everything, because I don't want that, you know, that's embarrassing. So we'll take it from there. 52 minutes in, so we've done almost an hour. Just be yourself, you'll do great, you're good. Yeah, the good. It's all right being a good person, Natalie. It's the way you're treated by others. I mean, most of the time, you know, as I said, I've had my 2 girlfriends and they both dumped me. I've had one of my friends that I thought was a friend turn my financial situation against me in a message, get really rude and demanded all his stuff back. So I don't see him. And as I said before, people always find a way to blame me for something and we fall out. So now I'm not looking for any more friends. I'll find people in a stream like you, Natalie. I found Jason through YouTube. As I said, he's helped me out with a lot of stuff. And we spoke when I first started on YouTube as well. I can't remember what we spoke about. And we've been talking ever since. We've been talking about doing a video together, paranormal video and things and other stuff. Hopefully we can get round to doing that soon. So as I said before, either the video that we record will be on my channel, Anubis Adventures. Won't be on the Angry Anubis one, but it'll be on the Anubis Adventures channel. And I think Jason's video will go up on his one. So, and if he just wants to put up that one on his channel, fair enough. I won't have a video on mine. I'm not going to stand here and say that's out of order. That's his personal decision by the end of the day. But we just got to work out where the content is going to go and where they want it to go. Because you always got to check with that person first. You can't just go and stick it up and say, there we go. And then someone comes back and says, you shouldn't have put that up there. But Jason's not that sort of person. But we just got to talk, communicate and find out where that footage is going to go. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not looking for friends anymore now. I'm just going to stick with the people I've got around me for now, the people I know I can trust, because that is, having friends now is just too much aggro. Then they find a way to blame you for something or find a way to not talk to you anymore. I'm just not into that. I'm done with that part of it. I know the feeling. I've had all the hell too just for wearing a heart. And we'll see. Natalie, you told me what happened and what you've been through in the past. And again, I'm not going to mention that on here because that's terrible. You know, if you want to discuss it, you can. If you don't, you don't. But I for one, am not going to, you know, say anything at all because I've read what you sent to me and you said in the message between you and me. So that's where it's going to stay. If you want to talk about it, that's fair game. But because you said between you and me, I'm not going to mention anything. J.S. Scott. Yeah. Did you watch the Beardo Zach Bagans video? No, Natalie, I haven't. Apparently, there's another video out. Hang on. What was it? Let me check. Beardo did another one I saw earlier. That may have just been the one that you told me about. Saw something flash up on my notifications. What's he got up now? What's he got in videos? Oh no, it was the Mo Sargi, the video I couldn't watch. Was that Zach Bagans one? Oh yes, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, the Zach Bagans video was the one he did before this video that he's put up about Mo Sargi. I think that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah, his videos are becoming really, really good now. Not saying that his other videos weren't, but these videos that he's doing now are, I'd say, consistently better than some of the videos he's put out before. Just some constructive criticism, you know. But I think his videos now are amazing. Congrats to him. Kudos to him. I watch a lot of his stuff. I'm not so into all the lives. I don't go into the lives all the time. I don't think I've been in the live for the last 3 weeks. And he did a Call of Duty today, so I haven't been in that. But I just find that he's got too faster speed on his chat. That's not a negative, but for me, it's like seeing something go like that. I like to look at what's on there and be able to read it, get to you and get to the next one. And sometimes he can't get through all the messages that people have got on it. So, and also there's people constantly messaging over and over and over and other things. And I don't really go for that. I like to have it chilled and relaxed. And I don't find that in the stream. But I'll quite happily sit and watch his videos. I'll check out the Mo Sargi one when I've done this stream, when the stream's over. Actually, if I don't get back to that then, I'll go to Strain. Then I'll go to the Beardo video after. If any of you in the chat, Jason, Jay, if you want something to watch gaming-wise for YouTube, head over to Centre Strain 01. Subscribe. You know, set your notification bell to all. He's streaming every day of the week now, doing gaming. Interact with him, say hello, tell him I sent you over. And enjoy your time there because he's a great guy. Ex-military veteran, 16 plus years. Been to Iraq, been all over the place. He's taught different countries, nationalities and everything else to play music. He's been in an army band. He's done his tour of duty and he's now medically retired. Struggling with money. He's got a family, a wife and a child to support. So all the help that you can give to the channel. And I actually do have a love for and respect for people who have been and put their lives on the line, you know, for serving their country and also for the preservation of life in other countries as well. Because everybody else is so focused on, let's shoot this bastard, and let's kill this person, let's kill that person. That's not what it's all about. You're there to preserve life. You're there to help the people in the country preserve in peace, keep in peace and everything. You're not there to just fire off your weapons and shoot as many people and kill as many people as you can. That's not what it's all about. And that is such a big misconception with most people now. They think war is about going out there, shooting as many and killing many as you can, coming back and saying you did your job, you killed this, you killed that. That's not it. It's preservation of life and keeping the peace in the region that you're in, no matter where you are. You know, I've been in the TAs for 2 years. I went to Wales on training. I've done a lot of stuff, but I wish I'd stayed in. But my friends left, and I didn't like the company. Not the company of the people. The company is the company you're in, and the people that you're around. It's called a company. But I didn't like the company I was in after everybody left. So I asked if I could sign out, and they said yes after another month. So I came out. But I'm too old to get back in now. I'm 44. They won't have me. So I'm too old for the RAF. So currently I'm looking for another way to get into the police force at the moment, and looking into some other things as well. Don't find them, let them find you. What are you talking about, Jay? Sorry, with me talking, I keep see the message there, but I don't know what you mean. Sammy says, hello, bowling ball. Tell him he's going to get one of them when I see him. And, you know, he's going to get a RKO out of nowhere as well. So be on your guard, Sammy. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your championship. The championship is going to be around this waist, not yours. I'm going to be the one to end your legacy. Look into the camera. Look into my eyes. I'm taking your title. Keep circles small. That's exactly it, Jason. That's exactly what I'm doing now. The people I don't need are gone. The people I got now that are good friends of mine, people I trust, and the people that I met on YouTube and that community are the only people that I'm going to be involved with from now on. Thanks. I meant regarding family and friends and relationships. Not. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I know what you mean, but yeah, that's pretty true, Natalie. I saw some of Beardo's Call of Duty today before the Strange stream. Was he doing a stream of a campaign gameplay, or was it online PvP death matches, etc.? Because I never know when people stream, because they only put a thumbnail up and the live stream saying COD, Modern Warfare, whatever it is, or something, and they don't put on there if it's a multiplayer or campaign. I'm not sure what he was actually doing. Yes, Strange, a brilliant person, 100% respect. Yeah, I highly recommend anybody who hasn't seen Centre Strain 01's content to go over there and check it out. The guy is a really friendly, really good guy, and I've said all the good things I can say about him for now, so hopefully you'll go over and check him out. I'd love to see some of you come in there. See, this is the good thing when we talk about anything we want to talk about for this hour or so, when we're in this Monday Night Live. So I can now push people into somebody else's, YouTube and stuff like that. I just hope that you all go over there. Natalie's put a link in the chat. So head over there if you can, under my recommendation. If you do, tell him I sent you and check his stuff out. I really do like the guy. He interacts with you on the chat. We have a good laugh. He's a good entertainer. He's no good at maths or puzzles, and that's the funny part of it. Everybody has their flaws, and that's his. But yeah, and the good thing is he doesn't tolerate, any people coming in being silly or anything like that. The mods are really good on the channel as well. They hold the channel up. Shout out to Renee, and a few others. But yeah, use the link in the chat. Head over, check him out. Once I'm done here, go over to Strange Stream, because I'm going to be going over there when this finishes. and hopefully I'll see you all there. I was online death matches. Okay. No, I'm not interested in all that. I like seeing the campaign gameplay streamed and gameplay itself. I'm not really keen on online multiplayer content and stuff. I really wanted to play the Poppy's Playtime chapter. I know, he did say that he was going to have a look into it, didn't he? And he hasn't fully looked at it yet, but he did see the video you sent. So maybe it'd be worth asking him if he's checked it out and if he's going to think about doing it. Because there are some other things I'd like to see Strain do. There's a lot of stuff on Steam at the moment. There's a game called Echoes of the Living, which is a Resident Evil inspired horror game, and it plays exactly like Resident Evil. And the game looks really good, and there's a demo out for that right now. There's also Train, is it 113? Which is like a first-person horror set on a subway train. Reminds me a little bit of that film, was it Creep? Where the person falls asleep in the underground and then they get up and the only train they get on is like the horror train or something, like underground thing, all set in London, I think. Yeah, there's other games on Steam. I'd love to see, Strain cover some of those. The only other one I know that have streamed a lot of those, not streamed, sorry, covered a lot of them, is the Radbrad. But I'd like to see Strain get Strain's opinion on those. I may be doing some games on the channel as a live if I can. Go for it. Go for it. I've tried streaming through my PC and I'm having real issues with lag and stuff on while I'm playing and on playback as well. So if you manage to get the right settings, if you have a low-end laptop or PC or something, and you manage to do it through OBS, let me know how you do it, and I'll see if it works at my end with the same method, because I've tried it without a capture card, and it does work. You have to remote play with Xbox, but there's issues when you're streaming. It says I'll get an error on network on the YouTube, and playback is terrible. It stutters, it jumps, everything. I tried it with a capture card, and all I got was a black screen on the monitor. No display on that. I got the display on the OBS, but it just wouldn't show up on the monitor. So at the moment, I'm just don't know what I'm going to do about the streaming side of things. So I'll put that on hold for now. They play on Steam, PlayStation Store, and Xbox. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have Steam. Is it subscription? Do you have to pay for that? I think if you do, I can't do it because it looks like it's going to be a thing I can't do because of my cash. I have to make sure my rent and bills are paid first. And if I've got a bit of money left over, I can't be spending it on subscription services and stuff. I mean, I was lucky to get EA Play back for £20. And as of yesterday, they've now made it £37 a month. And for EA Play Pro, it's now £109 a year, up from £89, which was originally. And the £20 I paid is now £37 a year. So, yeah, I'm not going to be having that by the end of April 2025 because that's just something I can't afford now. It's a shame though, because I'm going to lose access to all the games in the vault. I'm going to lose, access to all the game trolls before they come out to put on the channel and things like that. I just can't afford. I know it's an extra £17, but I just can't do it. like Strain, I need to make sure all my bills and stuff are done first before I even think about doing anything else. On Steam, you only pay for the games. Oh, so you purchase and you play on whatever format. Ah, okay. I might look into that then. All right. Okay. Thank you for the heads up on that. So who we got still in the chat? Jay, as far as I know. Haunted Sessions, Natalie. Says 4. Does that include me as the host or? Yeah, it would do because that would be 5 otherwise. If I. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, that's me lubricated for the duration. All right. Renee has been in as well. Has he been in? I didn't see him. Must have been in silent. But anyway, if he sees this stream, and he hears what I said, I wasn't bashing you. I just got, it was partly me getting aggravated, but I didn't want to make the situation any worse. So I didn't say anything on that particular night. But now I hope we're all good. Obviously, Renee was just going through something he didn't want to talk about. I didn't ask him what the situation was. He obviously thought I did, which I didn't. The confusion was I said, what do you mean by I wish? Because previously I said, if you need us, we're here for you. And then I got the I wish. So when I asked him what it was, I said, I'm not going to ask what the problem is because it's not my place and it's nothing to do with me or something along those lines. And then he wrote his response and I sort of got aggravated thinking that he was being a bit, rude. And I decided to not to escalate the situation anymore, but I didn't want to bring negativity into Strange Stream. So for the rest of the evening, I kept really, really quiet. But now we're all good. But I didn't want that to be listened to if he wasn't in the stream tonight and then him mishear it and think and read into saying something I was saying that I wasn't saying, so it gets blown out of proportion. But hopefully the way I've said it, if he does watch this and he can understand, I've got nothing negative to say about him. It's a one-off thing and it's all done. So from my side, I'm all good. And hopefully from Renee's side, we're all good now. And I hope he's got over, whatever the problem was at the time. And I wish him all the best. So we'll just continue on as we did before. Put that down to a one-off, water under the bridge. That's good that he said it's, don't worry. I just didn't want him to think I was being negative on the stream tonight, that's all. So where did he appear, Natalie? I didn't see his name come in. He must have called in quickly and then gone. But I thank him for coming in, even if he was just lurking in the background somewhere, in the shadows, like an assassin from Assassin's Creed. Working from the shadows to serve the light, then returning to the shadows once more. He messaged me. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's between you and him then. If he messaged you, that's cool. I fancy some water now. And for some reason, I'm getting a bit lightheaded. I think it's because I haven't eaten much today. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go and get... I didn't put the oven on earlier on because I knew I was doing this stream. So I turned it... Oh, actually, I did have it on. I turned it off. But now I'm getting a bit of a lightheadedness. I think I'm getting hungry. Give me a second. I'm going to go and get a couple of crackers from the kitchen just to give myself something to eat. And then I'll come right back. Hopefully, we still got 3. So we got Natalie, I think Jason and me. And then when I come back, I'll find out if you want me to stay on a bit longer and what you want to talk about. And then we'll call it a night. And then we'll be back next Monday, 7:30 on the 20th of May. That'll be the next one. So hopefully I'll see you all there on that too. Starting to get some good support now. The best one was the week before last? When I had Anne, Jason, Natalie, Jay, Cole, and a whole load of other paranormal teams drop in. I think the other Cole from K-Bar TV came in. The Anne Rees, Twingo Paranormal, and a whole load. Because I got the chance then, you see, to promote them in my channel. Send everybody over to them and get them built up as well. So this community is helping out other communities, and that's exactly what I want. And I'm hoping, I don't do it for the clout, and I don't do it for the fact that I want the other channels to go, oh, you did it for me, so we'll do it for you. I want to help these channels out as much as I can. And this is what these communities are here for, to help each other and, you know, to help out the other channels. And when them coming in, I can then say, oh, look, so-and-so's in. Go over, check their channel out. This is what they do. And I think you notice that's what I do on most of the times on here now when I see people, you know, coming in. Well lubricated for those women. Yeah, what? By drinking energy drink, Relentless Raspberry, and having that down my throat. How's that going to help me lubricated for the women? Do you know, I'll be actually peeing more than doing anything if I keep drinking and drinking and drinking. So lately, I keep peeing every couple of minutes, 10 minutes or so, couple of drinks, pee. Couple of drinks, peeing again. Like a blinking horse. I'm off, mate. Got to sort food out for work in the morning. Have a good stream. Jason, no problem. Thanks for coming in, man. Go get yourself some food and have a good day at work tomorrow. Let me know when your next live or your next video is going up, and I'll definitely be in for that. I think we've got Natalie and one other and me. Don't know who that is. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
The best way as possible. What are you saying?
Not telling me. Coming here and doing this yesterday. To take on. So
I do feel like the foundation takes time. If we rush this, I think we're good.
continue for 10 years and yes, but because I'm never going to get anywhere in life without putting myself out there.
Hello? You say you have dinosaurs on this tour, right? Hello? Anyone? Anyone there? Hello? Who can tell me where that's from? See you, Jason. Thank you so much for coming in. I'll see you soon. I'll message you when the football's on. No, I won't. Won't do that anymore. I'm joking. Say hello to and send my love to Tori and Lisa, will you? Bye for now, mate. I've got the water as well. Co-op still water. In case I get dry again. Plus it'll wash out some of that sugar and stuff I've just had in that Relentless. So yeah, I'm going to get myself a pizza on in a minute once I've done this stream. I'll go over and watch the rest of what Strain is up to. Hopefully Strain's upside down on the building. Good job he doesn't have vertigo. Do you know, well, in most of those, I know it's a video game, but in real life, if you're upside down for more than 15 minutes, you'd be dead. You can't be upside down for too long. There was a band that used to play. I think you can find it on YouTube. They were rockers, and they had a steel frame. No, like a frame for a swing that had the chain swings on them, where they swing like that. You know, you got like the old goalpost shaped ones. They used to be attached to those by their feet, and they used to be guitarists, not a drummer, obviously, but the drummer was behind them on the stage. But they used to hang upside down. The singer, a bass guitarist, and a guitarist, and they used to play upside down. But they used to have to stop the concert every 15 minutes because if they'd have played for any longer, they'd have all been dead. Because the blood rushes down from the body, from the feet down, and all that blood volume, all rushing down to your head, any longer than 15 minutes, it can kill you because your body is pushing all the blood down to your brain. It was crazy to see. Yeah, see? Natalie got it right. All the blood rushes to your head and collapses organs when upside down. So in a video game, technically, even though Spider-Man says he doesn't kill, if he hangs somebody upside down, pinned to a wall with a spider web around them, you better have the authorities get them down quick, otherwise all those people that Spider-Man is supposed to be, the criminals that he's supposed to be stopping, will all be dead. The people will never be out of business putting all the bodies in the ground, because they'll have all these ones that Spider-Man's killed, all being buried within week after week. They'll have to do day-by-day funerals. Crazy. I would turn my camera off, but we're going to be finishing in a minute. This is usually something I don't do, is eating on the stream. But I just had to have something because I was getting a bit lightheaded while I was getting a bit hungry. And I think part of it is that, what do you call it? The sugar. Bit of a sugar rush from that Relentless. What's on at 8 o'clock? Is it 9 o'clock? Jesus, man, we've done nearly an hour and a half. I'll tell you what. I'll give it another 7 minutes. Oh, actually, I'll give it another couple of minutes, and then we'll call it quits on this, and we'll go back. They've only got me and you, Natalie, in, so no offence. I don't mind talking to you, Natalie, but I can close this down and we can move back to the other stream. I won't be doing it just yet. Just realised I haven't showed you my Xena and Hitman collection. No, you haven't yet. I'll look forward to seeing that. Most of my collections are all over there, all the way along. Bloody range of it. Big old range. I showed you the picture, didn't I? It goes all down to the other end of the room. But if you see up there, I've got, I don't know if I showed you it, did I? The Clementine hat that she wore in the Telltale games. I've got that hat, ordered it off Amazon. I've got the Michael Myers up there. Batman torch. I don't know if you saw my Batman knife, did you? That's behind the Batman torch up there. There. Then I've got the big Batman, the Batmobile, my Airwolf, Terminator skull just behind the back there. I've got a Predator model just behind Batman. Don't know if you can't see that, unfortunately. There are a few other things up there, but I've got to make some room for some other stuff because those 4x2s are good. But I wanted to display all my consoles. I've got so many consoles. It's bloody ridiculous. I haven't seen the Batman collections. No, it's only that Batman up there. The comic books I've got are at the end of that. The DC ones, they're the collections that I've got. My comics and things, the Marvel down the bottom. I'll do a virtual tour one day and show you all that. What Domino's on? I never got through to the end of that. That looked pretty good though. I think I've got it recorded somewhere. Right, it feels better. Not so light-headed now. Way of the Dragon, Bruce Lee. Hey, let's put that on. That is a film. Is that the one with, I think that's the one with Chuck Norris in, isn't it? Or was that Game of Death? One of them had Chuck Norris and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in it. And he fought them both. Him and Chuck Norris had a fight. And then he went up against a tall, skinny Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, bloke with about 7, nearly 8 foot. This one is Way of the Dragon. Martial artist helps his relatives after they're forced by a crime syndicate to sell their restaurant. I think it might have been Game of Death. It might even have been The Big Boss. I'm not even sure. I don't even know. I can't remember half of them. This Walter, I went into Co-op the other day, and there's a guy sitting outside, and I normally do a nice thing. If I haven't got any money, oh my God. What a name. Wang Ying. Yeah, there's a guy outside. Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon was good. Enter the Dragon was great. Fists of Fury. Yeah, that was brilliant. Over there. Don't know if I showed it last time, Natalie. Over there. There. 30-year collection of Bruce Lee films on DVD. Got a book in there. Open it up. It's got all the films in. Everything. Amazing. Yeah, the other thing I was going to say was you can put yes in the comments box below if you've seen it. Have you seen Scarface? This Walter, I got pissed off the other day. Oh, good, you have. Okay. Right, I'll tell you something now then. The end of Scarface, right? You see the guy with the shotgun who comes up behind Al Pacino, shoots him before he falls into the indoor little water display thing? He's the same guy who Bruce Lee fought at the end of Enter the Dragon. The guy with the missing hand that puts his hand on. There's all different things. Like he's the one with the claw when Bruce Lee gets the scratches across his chest. That's the guy who shoots Al Pacino at the end of the Scarface film. Same actor. And also, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The ending is a parody of the ending of Scarface, the film. Mind you, the whole game is sort of a play on Scarface, but it's not actually Scarface. Like, potentially, it's just a take on it in Rockstar's version. But the ending of Vice City is a parody of the ending of Scarface. Pretty cool nod, eh? All right, well, we've officially done 1 hour and a half. That 7 minutes went quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a night here, close this down, and then if you give me a couple of minutes, I'm going to go and get the oven back on and come back in, and then I'll jump back into Strange Stream. I know time flies when you're having fun, right? That's one thing they say. Anyway, Natalie, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you coming in. You supported the channel and the Monday Night Lives for the last 3 weeks, so I'm grateful for that. Renee, you can tell him as well, Natalie, when you see him. Thanks for coming in, even though I didn't notice you, and I'm sorry I didn't. Jason, Haunted Sessions, thank you for being here and supporting the channel and helping out in more ways than I can imagine. As I said, I wouldn't have got to where I am without your help, you know, in the last so many years since I met you. Who else came in? Jay, you've probably gone because your Wi-Fi's gone down again. But thank you for being here as well. If you go back and, you know, watch this again, you'll hear all this at the end. Anybody else who decided? Obviously, Ribs. I don't know if she got my message, but obviously wasn't here tonight. But you're welcome in anytime. I'll text you again later and let you know. That's going to be it. Hope everybody has a great week. I'll see you all again next Monday, 7:30, 20th of May. Thanks for your support. Thanks to everyone for being here. Take care of yourself out there in the world. And bye-bye for now. And good night.